Hi, Tom here. Welcome to today's video. Virgo, the last few weeks were about tightening things up for you. You adjusted your systems. You cleaned up what felt inefficient. You simplified what had become cluttered mentally and practically. You stabilized your structure. This week is different. This week isn't about refining. It's about watching what you refined begin to expand. From a Vedic perspective, the energy now supports practical growth, especially in work, productivity, health routines, and long-term goals. But here's what's powerful. This growth isn't chaotic. It's structured. And you trust structured growth. You may notice improvements becoming visible later this week. Projects moving forward faster. Work being recognized. Effort translating into measurable results. This isn't sudden luck. It's compound precision. And precision pays off. Virgo, your strength has always been discernment. You see what needs adjusting. You anticipate problems before they surface. You quietly fix what others overlook. But this week teaches you something liberating. You don't need to keep correcting to grow. At some point, refinement turns into momentum. And you've reached that point. You may feel an urge to tweak things again, to improve what's already working. Pause. Ask yourself, is this improvement necessary or habitual? Because expansion doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency. So, here's the deeper lesson for this week. Progress compounds when you stop interrupting it. You've built a system that works. Now, let it run. There may be opportunities tied to your skill set later this week. Increased responsibility, more trust from others, a chance to handle something bigger. Don't shrink from it. You've earned this. You may also notice subtle financial or practical growth, better efficiency, cleaner workflow, improved organization that frees up time and energy. And that freed energy, that's expansion space. This week supports sustainable scaling. Not adding chaos. Not overloading yourself. Just slightly increasing output in areas already stable. That's how smart growth works. There may be a moment where self-doubt whispers, is it good enough yet? Pause. You've crossed the threshold. It's ready. Your work doesn't need another round of correction before it moves forward. Now, let's talk alignment. One intentional practice for you this week. Ship something. Finish something. Move something forward without over-editing it. Send it. Submit it. Launch it. Watch how natural the response feels. That's expansion meeting preparedness. As you allow this growth, notice what shifts inside. Less pressure, more confidence. A steady rhythm that feels productive, not exhausting. That's mastery maturing. Virgo. This week isn't about becoming better. It's about allowing what you've already improved to multiply. Refinement led you here. Now reward follows structure. And you need to trust that. There's something important you should know. These horoscopes are based on Vedic astrology, also known as sidereal astrology. That means we're using the actual positions of the stars in the sky, not the tropical system used in most Western astrology. Because of that, your sun signs here may be different than what you're used to, and that's okay. In Vedic astrology, we don't start with the sun sign. We start with the moon sign, because the moon represents your mind, emotions, and how life is experienced day to day. First, always watch this for your Vedic moon sign. That's where this horoscope will feel the most accurate and personal. Next, I recommend watching for your rising sign, also called your ascendant or lagna. Your rising sign shows how these energies show up in your physical life, your body, your environment, and the situations unfolding around you. Then, you can also watch for your sun sign, which adds insight into your identity, confidence, and sense of purpose during this time. And if love, relationships, creativity, or money are major themes for you right now, I also recommend checking your Venus sign, called Shukra in Vedic astrology, for an extra layer of clarity. For weeks where things feel intense, faded, or life-shifting, it can also be helpful to look at your lunar nodes, Rahu and Ketu. These show where growth is pulling you forward, and where old patterns are asking to be released. To find your correct placements, make sure you're using a Vedic or sidereal natal chart, not a tropical one. Once you know your moon, rising, sun, and Venus signs, and optionally Rahu and Ketu, you'll get a much deeper and more complete understanding of what's unfolding. If this message resonated with you, please like the video. It truly helps support this channel and allows these messages to reach the people who actually need them. And if you're enjoying these weekly Vedic horoscopes, consider subscribing so you don't miss future messages for your signs. You are not one sign. You are a system of energies, learning how to work together. Take care and be calm.